we'll open it up here for Jaquarii whenever you guys are ready. Jaquarii, what were you thinking about as Sam's just seemed to struggle there in the later part of the third quarter, early fourth quarter? I mean, obviously for us who have seen him all year, it was really different to see him do struggle like that.
Yeah, I mean, situations happen, things happen. It's just how we're gonna rebound. We thought we was after a couple turnovers, we was gonna bounce back. And it just wasn't clicking for him and for our offense. And the defense was playing, our offense really well. So it's just things happen.
Jaquarii, is it? I mean, this might seem obvious, but is it shocking when you guys have had so few turnovers all year and then they all happen in a string like that? I think it was 4 interceptions in a span of 12 passes. Like, was that kind of demoralizing for you guys?
Right. Yeah. That was tough seeing. He only threw one other pick this season, and then to see him, kind of go out like that and turn the ball over a few times more than he did all season long was difficult seeing, and I know it was difficult for him. But Sam's a good guy. Sam's a great football player, and we'll definitely bounce back from it, get better.
Yeah, how would you describe the mood in the locker room and I guess the resolve of the team in the wake of this loss?
It's been a very long season, and guys wanted to go out with a win, I'm sure. But I know everybody played their tail off. We just didn't finish off at the end.
Jaquarii, Sean kind of mentioned before you came in that you guys, you only played 9 games and you usually play 13, but he said it felt like you guys had played 20. Now that it's over, how mentally exhausting was this season for you?
Yeah, this has been a very, very long season. We did a lot of practicing, and we didn't have as many games as we thought we would. But we was game ready, we was in season, and we was gonna do whatever it took to get to this ending here. It didn't turn out the right way, but it's all good.
How quickly after you get home do you think you'll want to be getting back with the guys around campus and get spring ball started?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss the boys for a little while. We go back to school in like 3 weeks, but give me about 2 or 3 days. I'll be ready to be back with them going to work.
Jaquarii, you talked about this being a long season, and maybe it's not a fair question to ask you so close after the final gun today, but what are you going to take away from this year with everything that you guys went through, the lack of practices, the lack of spring ball, that sort of thing, and getting back in June and being basically sequestered this whole time, the testing, the cancellations. I mean, it's been a lot for you guys.
Yeah, it's definitely been a lot, but the guys stuck with it, and that's a sign of grit. That's a sign of you want to play for your brothers. That's just a sign of we want to be together and we want to be your team. And that shows a lot from everybody in the locker room. And I'm proud of everybody that stuck with it. It's difficult. It's hard. We lost tonight today, and it's just disappointing. But I think God was pretty happy.
Have you had a chance yet to, over the last few weeks, kind of reflect on the season you put together? I think it's fair to say going into 2021, Jaquarii Roberson's a name that's probably going to be talked about a lot. Do you kind of feel that?
Yeah, I kind of feel and understand that, but I mean, it is what it is. I don't really care too much about that. I really wanted to win today, and we still got another chance next year to back it up. So it's whatever.
It does bear asking, since you just had the season you had and you're a fourth-year guy, are you thinking you're going to be coming back to Wake next year, Jaquarii?
Yeah, that's the plan. I plan to come back here to Wake next year for my 5th year. Yeah, so. Well, thank you guys. See y'all.